Joey Star here for Star Quality Kitchen. You may or may not be aware that there's all sorts of new ramen coming out all the time because there's always been this love for ramen, but as we become more aware of our health and what goes into our body, companies want to capitalize on our need to try to do things a little bit better than we did growing up. So what's happening is you're getting ramen from all walks of life, where there's the extreme sodium heavy traditional all the way up to like ramen being made from different substances to try to keep things cleaner and healthier. Case in point, PublicGoods is a company whose basic mission is try to make things a little more simple or clean, or in the case of some of their foods, a little healthier and maybe a bit more responsible. I've been hearing whispers for a couple of years now about PublicGoods ramen. Didn't really find it anywhere when I was first looking a few years back, but now I was able to find a bunch of it on Amazon, and I decided now is the time. Not only am I curious, I also have this little thing called a food show on YouTube where I get to share my new experiences with you, my friend. So PublicGoods really only has 3 flavors of ramen, so I picked up all 3. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this variety pack with a sample of each. Basically, I had to get a package of each. This is what the bag looks like. Now, anything that you buy from PublicGoods, it's going to have a bag very similar to this. It's a simple brown, some print on there, and that's really it. It's an interesting model. I really want to focus more on the ramen, so I just looking on here, one of the things that they're boasting is that their ramen is healthy and delicious and convenient. Using only the highest quality natural ingredients. They use this like 9-fried method of creating it. They haven't added any MSG to it, which is definitely a plus for me, and no preservatives. And what I like too about this, I mean, you can kind of see the picture on here. It looks like a nice wide noodle. Based on the instructions I'm seeing here, this is not a ramen soup, or rather what's known as a dry ramen. There's not a broth, but the noodles are wet with the sauce. So I picked up the original flavor. I got the sesame paste, and I got the spicy sesame oil. So haven't had a proper meal today. Let's make some ramen. Since it's a dry ramen, it doesn't matter how much water you're going to use because you're just going to drain it anyway. Okay, first batch of noodles. It's ready. So I followed the instructions, and as predicted, it's not a soup, it's a dry noodle. First of all, let me tell you, the aroma coming off here is really, really good. It's got a nice umami kind of aroma. The noodle texture on here, got a nice kind of long and bouncy kind of texture to it. It's really promising. Let's go ahead and get into a first slurp here. That's actually really tasty. Wow. I should have mentioned before that slurp that I appreciate that the sauce packet was actually a sauce. It was a flavored oil, not a powdery thing like your instant ramen that you get out of the supermarket. It didn't come with a separate thing of vegetables. It isn't about that. It's really just kind of a sauced noodle. Consistent with PublicGoods' mission, this is very simple. It's a simply made noodle, simply made sauce. You boil it for the 4 minutes, you strain it, pour the sauce in, mix it up, you're ready to eat. So yeah, I can see that's kind of a convenient. I gotta get another slurp here. I was really pleasantly surprised by that taste. The best way for me to describe the taste to you, it's a soy sauce based flavor, but it's not like heavily salted. It's not, the flavor is not like in your face like a lot of ramens are. It's a touch passive. You can definitely taste it on me. It definitely has a good flavor. It's very clean tasting. It's chewy. It's bouncy. It's probably a better version of an al dente for most people. It's not completely firm, but it's nowhere near soggy at all. I mean, this is good texture. Well, quite honestly, I'm truly enjoying every bit that I'm taking in. And before you even finish chewing and swallowing what you have there, I really look forward to the next bite. If I had to complain about one thing, and maybe this is not a bad thing for PublicGoods, is that it's not a very big portion of the noodles. I think when you go and you buy instant ramen, typically, basically that square of a ramen, or a ramen cake, if you will, is supposed to be like 2 servings-ish. And what they give you here is a decent 1 portion. So that's the original flavor. I'm looking forward to the other 2. Next, I have the sesame paste flavor. Lovely noodle texture. It's springy. Give another close-up here. Wonderful steam coming off of it too. The aroma is making me salivate. When I poured the packet into there, it was noticeably thicker than the original sauce packet because it resembles a true sesame paste, like as if you'd gotten some at a really good hot pot bar or anywhere where you have a sauce bar. I really don't want to say much more because I'm starting to drool and I'm still hungry because you saw how small the portion is. I want to get into that first slurp. So if you don't mind. That is so good. First off, for instant ramen, that's definitely one of the more unique yet authentic Asian flavors I've tasted in instant ramen in this country, at least. The sesame is on point. It's not overbearing. It's not over salty. It's definitely paste-like, bit umami, but also a little bit rustic. Maybe a hint of a bitter, but not in a way that makes you go like that. Just to kind of sway the flavor in the right direction. That's really good. Somehow, the noodles in this pack is even chewier and bouncier than the last one. Maybe I cooked the last one just like a half a minute too long or something. This is just right. This is a very nice al dente. I tell you, so far, PublicGoods is impressing me here. Finally, got the spicy sesame oil. Once again, nice, chewy, bouncy texture. I'm so blown away that PublicGoods is making such a bouncy quality noodle like this. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Definitely smell sesame oil. I don't really smell heat. Doesn't mean that it's not hot, but definitely more of a sesame aroma than the sesame paste flavor. Give you a little close up again. So the color is more consistent with the original, and I'm still kind of salivating because it just smells so good, and I'm in such anticipation of this based on the previous 2 I've already tried. Let me take this hot, steamy noodles and devour it. Tasty sesame flavor noodles, as we already know. Nice chew, bouncy, great texture. The heat level, it's pretty mild, honestly. And I would have been surprised otherwise. If you like a little heat, but you're not like a connoisseur, or you have a low tolerance, you're gonna be fine here. About 30 seconds after I slurped this, I almost had to be reminded that I had something spicy. So it's really very, very mild. The key here, though, is that the flavor is really good. So if the only way they were gonna make this spicier is to take some of the flavor away, then I think they made the right choice and just made it more flavorful than hot. You get a little more here. I think it's pretty consistent with all 3 flavors, how clean and simple and tasty all of these are. So that's my review. PublicGoods Ramen. I heard about them years ago. Didn't have an opportunity to roughly now to try them out. Really glad I did. Great noodle texture, clean ingredients, quality ingredients, no artificial flavors, no MSG, very responsible, clean food that tastes good, and it's a good experience to eat it. The other point I want to take up is that on all their packaging, they have a statement saying it's all good, meaning that everything they have here is good. While looking at the ingredient list, it seems like that's pretty true. The 2 things I think you should take note of, if this matters to you, is that the carb level's pretty high. It's between the 3 flavors, it's anywhere from 56 to 60 net carbohydrates for 1 serving. The other thing I want to point out too, and to be fair, this is true of most ramen anyway, is the sodium level is kind of up there. Although I've seen much worse. This packet of the original is it's over 1,500 milligrams of sodium. So if you're watching your sodium, you're probably not going to eat these too often. Other than that, I think they're great. I think for an American instant ramen, it's very high up there in quality and taste. And for a healthy alternative ramen that's not as bad for you as your standard ramens, it's probably the best tasting one and best quality one you're gonna get. You know, if you're gonna go that healthier route, you expect to pay a little bit more. This is definitely the best bang for your buck if you have to take that route. And I, for one, I am so grateful that all three of these flavors, that the quality is so good and consistent, because you know what? I had to buy a 5-pack of each in order to try it. So with 12 packets left, I'm very grateful that I'm gonna enjoy finishing these off over the course of however long it takes. So how about you? Have you tried Public Good Ramen before? What did you think, and which flavor is your favorite? Let me know. Also, let me know of another ramen brand that maybe is a little more obscure like Public that you think is good or you're curious about and you want me to try. Let me know in the comments below, because this is also your channel. Thanks so much for watching Star Quality Kitchen. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Laters. A little more spice and a spicy sesame oil will be good too, but I can easily add my own, and I probably will on the next batch. Frigga. Of course, when you use new equipment, there are some growing pains and mistakes you make along the way. This is going to be so much fun when it's time to edit. Daddy's working, honey. Oh my God. So, my dog is just kind of walking through here. She's a little nervous because there's some snow sliding off the roofs to make a noise. So she's going to hang out. That's okay. Hopefully she doesn't bump a camera or a light to mess up the shot. But if it is, I forgive her because she's a sweetie. So my dog is standing over there now. Staring me down. Probably has FOMO. And she can't enjoy the goodness of this. Because she sees I'm having a great time on it. And if you can see her face right now, she's too darn cute. She's just going to hang out with her daddy while he works. Love you, Sam. All right, next.